Hey guys, Barcelona 616 here, and I'm playing Transformers Fall of Cybertron. I just got this game. I'm really happy about it. It's really fun. This game's amazing. So I guess I'll bring my first gameplay video of it. I have two scientist characters that I created because scientist is my favorite class. I named them Aerospeed and Whirlwind. I guess I'll play as Whirlwind right now because the Gear Shredder. Now this gun is amazing. It's kind of like a bowcaster, a Wookiee bowcaster kind of. I was kind of thinking of something to compare it to, and I guess a Wookiee bowcaster would be the best comparison. So basically, I'm about to die because I didn't have my hand on the controller. But anyway, I guess I'll kind of compare this to War for Cybertron, and I personally like this better than War for Cybertron. First of all, because the design of it, the graphics will look good. They look better. The graphics and the character models aren't that much different, but just the color schemes of this game and just the overall look of it, it creates a different feel, and a feel that I think is more enjoyable than the dark, very similar looking maps in War for Cybertron. So that's one thing I automatically like about it better. And I think the multiplayer, that's my first skill in the video. And the multiplayer, I just think the maps are more designed, the bigger. Seems like they've taken more time to design the maps. And that thing that you just saw me fly on is one of the lifts. I think that's a great addition. I really love that. So yeah, the helicopter, you can play as a helicopter now, which is sick. I love that. This has more guns, and I think the guns in this game are better in my opinion. Just because they different. Oh, I can't get the word. They are different from each other, more so than in War for Cybertron, in my opinion. Because in this game, different guns actually seem like different guns. In War for Cybertron, there were different guns and they felt different. But a lot of them, well, there wasn't as many guns, but I should say a couple of the guns felt the same. One might be, more powerful than the other, but they weren't different enough. But this gun, a lot of the guns are, they're definitely different. And that's something I like a lot, because right here, you have the you can either choose to have an iron sight or a scope now too, which is awesome. Well, no iron sight, but you know what I mean, like no sight, just a zoom in, which is cool. And just the difference between the guns is really awesome. Like I said, I like the art design a lot better. The game's brighter. War for Cybertron, that was one of my pet peeves, is how dark it was. But this game is just brighter. It's like a lighter looking game. And it's more polished, and it looks really good. I know graphics don't make a game, but they do a big job in creating the mood, and I like the mood of this game a little bit better. See, this gun I'm using right now, it shoots like discs, which is really cool. And like I was saying, the closest thing I would compare it to is the bowcaster, a Wookiee bowcaster from Star Wars, because it can bounce off of objects. Like you can shoot bank shots and stuff, which is awesome. I love that. I love that. In any game, there's like a laser rifle, you can shoot bank shots and stuff. I've always thought that was awesome. So that's really sick. You just look, like if you can see, it bounces off, which is awesome. I love this game. Love the guns. The customization is so much better. You can legitimately create your own Transformer. In the other game, you had to like pick. You could pick the colors, and the like what type of vehicle they transformed into, but the overall model of them was already preset. But now you can edit the heads, separate heads, separate torso, separate legs, separate shoulders, and then the color schemes. It's just so much more customization. So that's another thing I like better about this game. Another thing I like better is with the scientists. It shows you what everybody's health bar is. So that's one of the reasons I like using the scientists, is because it helps you know where everybody is and usually where all your people are. It helps you find the action a little bit more. Since the maps are a lot bigger, as you know, sometimes it might take a while to find some enemies, but being a scientist, knowing where everybody is, seeing where all the action is going on, really helps in speeding the game up and getting you to the objectives and to where other people are. I'm about to die right here, so that's cool. But the helicopter is pretty sick. There wasn't any helicopters that I know of in the War for Cybertron. Multiplayer. I really love these lifts. I like that. It's pretty cool. They're kind of like a Halo. Halo has Halo lifts. But yeah, so there's so much things I like about this game. overall, I think this multiplayer is a lot better than War for Cybertron, in my opinion. I guess things that this does not do as good as War for Cybertron is definitely escalation. War for Cybertron escalation is definitely better. I don't like that Fall of Cybertron only goes to 15. I've never even got that high before, but I haven't had the game as long. But you know, it just kind of stink. And not as much for me because I'm terrible at escalation, but just for other people who, you know, who want to go farther, I can understand why they would want to do that. So I guess that's something that's not as good. They don't have co-op, which, you know, that's a big thing. Because War for Cybertron, you know, a lot of people like to co-op for that. So not having co-op, you know, that kind of hurts. But besides escalation and co-op, and Fall of Cybertron doesn't have as many multiplayer modes, which can also hurt, you know, be a miscue for a lot of people. Especially So Mungry, he's a YouTube video. It's SOOO Mungry, like instead of Hungry Mungry, and no spaces in between. I just said he was a YouTube video. He's a YouTuber. He does a lot of Transformers. I like his videos a lot. He's really cool. But he didn't like this game as much because it didn't have Power Struggle and some of the other you know, I did like another more tactical gameplay style. But me, my personal opinion, it doesn't really matter to me that much because pretty much all I play is Team Deathmatch and Conquest anyway. So those, like, you know, that doesn't really affect me. Some games I like more tactical approaches and stuff, and more tactical game types. But when I play Transformers, I really don't want to have to worry about objectives and stuff unless it's like Conquest. You know, that's pretty simple objectives. But unless it's Conquest, I really don't want to think about objectives. I just want to go blast robots. So that's all I really care about. So in my opinion, the lack of Power Struggle and another game mode, I don't know why I'm forgetting it, that really doesn't hurt me too much. These sentries are a little, in my opinion, they are kind of powerful. So you might want to stay away from those when you're in a battle. But yeah, in my opinion, overall, this is a better game, in my opinion. And you know, like I said, this is just my opinion for the multiplayer. I've only played a mission and a half of the campaign, so I don't know about the story yet. But everybody says the story is amazing. The first level I did play was absolutely just amazing. It was great. It was so great. It was so epic. That first level was so epic. So you know, that's great. I like the healing in this game better. The healing is this game's a lot easier. Instead of having to switch like a healing gun, you can just it bounces off the sentry. That's weird. But instead of, you know, having to switch to a healing gun, you can just hold R2, which is great. You get more points for healing too, which is awesome. And in my opinion, this is the full package. This is the Transformers multiplayer. You know, that War for Cybertron was great. I mean, no doubt about that. I'm still definitely going to play that. But this was the Transformers multiplayer game that we've all been asking for, in my opinion. And it's great. I'm loving this game so much. I love just the art direction. The game is beautiful. It looks so good. And, you know, yeah, it's not really much to talk about in this video, besides how much I like War for Cybertron. And I love this gun, the Gear Shredder. Like I said, my favorite two classes are the Scientists and the Infiltrator, because I like to move around quickly. In War for Cybertron, my favorite class was the Soldier. So that just shows you the difference in the maps. Creates more of a different game style. With these maps, I would rather have, you know, a quick character. And another thing about these, the guns for Infiltrator and Scientist weren't as great in War for Cybertron, but now it seems like every single class has, you know, really fun guns to use, which is also great. Because sometimes, you know, in War for Cybertron, I didn't want to play as a certain class because I don't like the guns in that class. But I like all the guns and all the classes for this game, which is, you know, just another cool thing. This hasn't been one of my better gameplay videos, but, you know, I'm just talking about how much I like the game, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm definitely going to make a lot of Fall of Cybertron videos, this being my first ever. That Gear Shredder does work. I got the assist there. I don't know who else get the kill. Oh, you did. Alright, I could have finished him off though, bruh. But yeah, I love this Gear Shredder. How I can just bounce off like that. Bank shots are awesome. This is the first time this has happened. Right when I'm talking about the game, it freezes. Oh. Oh, that's probably my PlayStation though. It's probably not the game's fault. There's only 24 seconds left. Oh, it was tied. Wow, one more kill. But I think... Oh, that is crazy. It was tied. Both of those guys are on low health. There's only one more kill left. Whoever gets that kill right there wins the game. I guess we will never know who won. But yeah, I love this game a lot. This is the first time this happened. Usually when it freezes, it's my PlayStation's fault because it might have overheated or something. But yeah, that's it for this video, and I really like this game. Thanks for watching, and bye.